Hey, how are you? Your 5 point update for this week. If you're new to working with me or you're just asking to be kept updated, then this is a weekly, usually 5 point update that takes under 5 minutes typically to give you the advice and the tips and the suggestions of things you need to know, need to do, or ask me about. It's quite cyclical, some of this stuff. It comes around, the same things come around each time of year, and so you may have, if you've been with me a little while, heard some of this stuff before, but it's still helpful, and do please act on it. So your 5 things for this week then. Although you're thinking probably it's summer, it's sunny all day, and it's great, and it is, winter's around the corner, and I plan months and months ahead, 6 months plus ahead usually. Some people only plan days and weeks ahead, the odd few months ahead. So I'm already thinking about my October till March schedule, and then my March till next September. And so in a nutshell, I work less hours October till March. I've got other interests, I've got other things I need to do, I've got hobbies, other businesses that need my time and attention. So I've worked like a dog March to September, 6 days a week sometimes, doing extras here and there. It's not a boohoo me, but I try to put the extra shifts in so that when the winter comes I can be in a place to work a slightly less workload. So I do less evenings, certainly. I do less weekends as well. So I encourage you to really plan ahead, and don't assume that, oh yeah, every week he always offers Saturdays up and 5 o'clock lessons and stuff, so I'll just wait for them, because there's less of them. The other thing that will happen is, and you'll know this if you've been in education, you'll be getting your student loans around September, and for many they've never had that much money. They're like, oh my god, I'm rich. I haven't thought about budgeting rent and all this. So they typically know they're moving to a new city, Leicester's a big one, and they'll go and buy up tons of driving lessons up front while they've got all this cash. So there'll be students will be calling the likes of me going, oh, can you help me? And they're the ones that are going to march in and steal all my dates. Then they're going to get to December-ish, have run out of money, oh my god, maybe cancel some of these days that they've scheduled, and then I'll get some cancellations. But if you don't really plan really far forward, then you can expect to find it hard to get dates with me, so don't get stuck. It happens every year. Test bookings. If you've booked your own, then you need to get in touch with me just so I'm certain I've got the date, time, location, and I put it in the calendar. In the good old days, and I say it like it was 1,000 years ago, but pre-March, I could schedule everyone's test for them. It just made sense. I could buy it, make sure I didn't have 2 on the same day, 2 at the same time, one person after the other, but 2 different cars, all that. Now I can't have anything to do with tests. And so if you go off and book your own test, and I know why you would, but you ain't run it past me first, it's highly likely I can't help you. It's highly likely someone else has done the same thing, because tests only come out, of course, once a week on a Monday. So what you're going to be shopping in is the same week as everybody else. So do send me your date, time and location of your tests, and your booking test email is really helpful, so I can make sure it's in the plan. Study aids and apps. I pay for study aids and apps across a number of different places. You're welcome to use them. Please use them. Everybody gets issued the login credentials when they join me, and some forget, it goes to their spam, whatever. But there's apps, there's books, there's stress and nerves management stuff, there's physical books I can send you. All of it helps you. All of it helps you. Use it, please. Even if you just experiment with it and find out what's good. Book your hours until this time next year. I know you might have tests planned for August, September, December, January, whatever. But book your lessons past your test day. That way, if we end up moving your test day, you get injured, break your ankle, have to take a few weeks off, have to go to see the family, whatever, life gets in the way, right? Then that way at least we've got dates for any test movement, or we've got dates if you're unsuccessful. Maybe you change your mind about taking your test. Happens. At least you've got dates in the plan. So I'm planning now for next August 27. I encourage you to be booking lessons till March, minimum. Don't need them, we won't do them. You will not do them. You won't find a person ever, and you can scroll my Facebook and whatever, the last 10 years, you won't find a person that said, oh my god, he gave me all these bloody lessons I didn't need, because I don't do them. In the nicest possible way, I want you gone as soon as possible. So you can go out and enjoy driving and the next person takes your place. So it is not in my interests for you to do hatfuls of lessons you don't need. It just isn't. So please plan ahead, because there's going to be holes in your schedule where I don't have any lessons with you for weeks, and that won't help anybody. And then reviews and testimonials. Some of you are really good and help me straight away, and that's magical. Some of you help me after you've passed, and it's a gift. A testimonial, written or video in your own words. This is my experience. This is why Paul helped me. This is why I felt as if I was listened to and looked after. All those things. The next you sees it, reads it, and says, that's who I need. Now, it's unfortunate, but it's happened. But for reasons I do not understand, my Google page of 10 plus years, which was just happy smiley faces and videos of people that had the best day of their little young life having passed the test, completely erased. Google decided I didn't exist as a business, despite me proving that I did, sending them all the things they want, switch my account off. I'm trying to recover that. And then if that's not bad enough, I set up a TikTok. It's an experiment, right? How does TikTok work? Can I use it? Does it work for a guy like me? And I put up a few test pass videos, how to check the oil, you know, that kind of thing. A couple of fishes swimming, nothing weird like, and with no warning, none. TikTok closed my account and said, you violated our policies. So you write and go, well, how? When? No one tells you. No one talks to you. You can't phone a person. There's no one to email. You fill out some, what do you call it, a complaint form or whatever. No one answers it. And then they just shut your account. Gone. I had, on one video, 1.5 million views. I was so proud of that because people saw it. I passed my test today, and they went, that's me. That's me. And then they got in touch, and people I never would have met otherwise found me because of that. So somebody with an axe to grind or jealous or something, I don't know, went and just torpedoed my account, and I've lost it all. So I'm trying to rebuild that. So the short of it is, I need reviews. They're what make my business grow. If you'd be good enough to send me a review, then do. I'll send the details out. Even better, if you'd be good enough to give me a video review of your experience so far, your video of, you know, first lesson, whatever, it massively helps me, and it really, really does help me find the next person. So that's it. Winter working, less hours, students come on board, book your sessions. Test bookings, if you've got one, let me know, because if it isn't my calendar, it can't happen. Study aids and apps, use them, even if you only experiment with them. Book your hours until this time next year. If you don't need them, won't do them. And then lastly, reviews and testimonials. Please leave me a review. I went over 5 minutes. I'm sorry, but I like talking. I will see you the next time we're in the car.